Hi guys, it's Sophie. So tonight I'm going to be doing the Cosy reading night, which is set up by Lauren from Lauren in the Books. I really like these. I think they're really cute. I'm currently still dressed, but probably as the night goes on I will put my PJs on and properly snuggle down. I have a little pillow nest to read in, so that's cool. So it's actually half an hour before it starts, but I thought I'd just show you what I'm going to be reading and then catch up probably at the end of the first hour. So the things that are on my TBR are 4321 by Paul Auster. I've literally only just started this one today, but I intend on reading this one for about an hour of the readathon. Walls Come Tumbling Down by Dan and Rachel. This is a really quick book to read and it's actually quite interesting. I didn't really know anything about it beforehand. So yeah, I'm going to be reading an hour's worth of this one at least. I might read a bit more, we'll see how I get on. And then my last hour is going to be magazines and chapbook stuff. So I'm reading O Comely. I started this one this morning. This is the new edition of it and I'm about halfway through. I also have Flow, which I've dipped in and out of and just want to finish off, and exactly the same with In the Moment. So I've kind of got those. I might not read magazines straight for an hour, but I might, if I get a bit bored of either of the other two, just have a few minutes on some magazines. So I think that's a nice mix. I've got a big chunky novel, a big chunky non-fiction, and then some light stuff to pick up in the middle. Snacks wise, I have some Magic Stars, which are half eaten, but I quite like Magic Stars. So does the cat apparently. And I have some Naked Berry bars. I also have the biggest cup of tea you will ever see. It's massive. So I'm going to drink most of that now probably, and then I'll refill throughout the night. Might do a coffee before the last hour to keep me awake. The cat will try and drink the tea, the cat loves tea. Yeah, so I'll catch up with you guys at the end of the first hour. I think at the moment I might start with the magazines, but we'll see how I get on. Chat soon. Okay, and we're off. I am going to start with O Comely and just kind of chill with the magazine for a little bit, and I'll catch up with you guys in a sec. If you hear ringing throughout this video, I've bought Foster a new toy with a bell on it, and she likes it, so yeah, you might have to cope with that noise every now and again. So I've just finished reading the second edition that I've read of O Comely, and it was fabulous, just as the first one was. They do a book club every week, and I think I'm going to join in this next month because it's actually a book I already own that's on my TBR, and it's Strange Heartbeating by Ellie Goldstein, which I was kindly sent review by Granta, and I really want to get around to it. So yeah, it's been really nice. I've been listening to an artist called Grouper, who I'll link down below. It's really relaxing, chill music, but quite sad, and it's just, I don't know, it's quite nice. So yeah, I think I'm going to have a short break and then move on to Walls Come Tumbling Down. It's only 7:30 now, so I've done half an hour of magazines, but I kind of don't want to do any more magazines right now because otherwise they're all kind of blur into one another. So I'm going to read a little bit about racism and counterculture and music, which I think would be nice. And I might match some of the artists that I'm reading about with what I'm listening to as well. Yeah, I haven't had any dinner yet, but I'm not really hungry tonight, so I may not do that. And I might go make another cup of tea, but I'll see you in another hour or so, half an hour or so, and let you know what I think of Walls Come Tumbling Down. So it's now 8 o'clock, so it's the first hour of the Cosy Readathon has now finished. I am 45 pages through Walls Come Tumbling Down. It's a really quick read because it's all told in interview, but really short paragraphs from people who are involved. So I think I'm going to read this one through for the next full hour, and maybe get to page 150 would be nice. I'm still reading quite slowly at the minute, so I'm not sort of pushing myself too hard. And then I'll move on to 4321 for the last bit of it, I think, or I might go back and maybe read a magazine if I'm feeling like I just need a little bit more light stuff. I did manage to make myself eat something, which is good. Either I didn't really want to, I feel a little bit sick. I'm not eating very well at the minute, so I'm just trying to make myself do that so that I don't lose any more weight, because I already lost quite a lot of weight, and I just don't want to lose any more. So yeah, I managed to make myself eat, and I'm going to have a little bit of a break again now, and then get back into Walls Come Tumbling Down, which I'm actually really liking. So I've got changed into my like night dress and I've been reading more of Walls Come Tumbling Down. Foster is with me but is being a little bit playful tonight. I got her this new thing. She likes it, which is good. She's a little bit hyper tonight. I'm 76 pages into this one. I'm still really enjoying it and it's not quite the end of the second hour yet. I've still got another quarter of an hour left. So I'm just going to keep on going with this one for a while and then switch to Paul Auster for the last bit. Have a little bit of a break, I think, somewhere in the middle. I might chat to you then. I'm just going to show my brother and his girlfriend some footage I filmed at my grandma's party, which isn't for YouTube, but it was just for her to have like a record of it, and I think it's really sweet. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with them and see what they thought, because obviously they're in that too. Yeah, so I'll chat to you guys in a little bit, maybe after I've caught up with them on the video. Yeah, hope you're all enjoying your reading as well, if you are enjoying this. I know this isn't live, but yeah, I just think it's nice that we all do it like together. I don't know. Chat soon. Okay, so we are a quarter of an hour into the last hour of the Cosy reading night. I've really enjoyed reading the book about like rock against racism. It's been really nice. But I am going to keep going with 4321 now, as I said I would, and there's just 45 minutes left, so I'm probably just going to need this for the last of it. But I have had to take my night meds, so if I start getting a bit sleepy or a little bit out of it, I might switch to magazine again. But we'll see how I get on and I'll chat to you guys at the end. Bye! So I decided against 4321 in the end. I picked it up and there's just so much going on and so many like interacting storylines, and my brain just wasn't like clicking with it. So I picked up a magazine, I picked up Flow. I am like 100 pages in. And there's 163 pages. I might read through to the end tonight. It's the end of the readathon now, but I'm kind of tempted to finish it off and just have it read and pop it on my shelf, because I think that could be quite nice. Yeah, I've had a good time tonight. I'm a little bit sleepy now, my legs are kicking in, but I think it's been fun. And hopefully it's been fun to watch me read. And there's been lots of magazines, which isn't very booktube, but I kind of feel like it should be. Like, I appreciate all written word things, and I think magazines are important and journalism's important. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed the Cosy reading night if you did one. Let me know what you read down below. Let me know if you like seeing a bit more magazines on booktube. Let me know what you think about the, what's it called? Walls Come Tumbling Down, if you've read that one, or if you've heard about that before. It's really new to me, but my mum said that she went to some exhibitions about it in Glasgow a while ago and really enjoyed them. So that's quite interesting. But yeah, so I'm gonna go now, but it's been really lovely to talk to you tonight, and hopefully you've had a really chill evening too. Bye guys.